Earlier today, the community transmission was released for the update coming tomorrow for the 25th, called the Cooperation Update. And I'll just be reading out the transmission for you. It says, incoming transmission. Coming this month are 2 brand new ways to play, co-op and instant action. A brand new planet, Felucia, the clone Commandos, also joins the conflict as a new reinforcement. It all arrived on September 25th. Let's take a look. So, the next section is just about expanding AI, its capital supremacy. We saw the new AI implemented, and it's basically saying that we'll be getting, I don't know whether it's improved versions, but we'll be getting them in co-op and instant action, as well as AI heroes and reinforcements, which is good. We already knew that though. And yeah, co-op. So it has a section on co-op here. Squads caught up with three friends or friends you haven't met yet for a large-scale PvE adventure against a team of AI-controlled bots. Participate in mass battles across the Clone Wars planets that feature in Star Wars Battlefront 2, including the upcoming Felucia. That just lists the planets we're getting, which is Kamino, Geonosis, Naboo, Kashyyyk, and Felucia. And it says who you'll be playing as, because we know that until next month, in October, we'll only be able to play as one faction on these maps. We won't be able to choose which faction. So on Kamino, you'll be able to play as the Separatists as attacking, Geonosis, the Republic attacking, Naboo, the Separatists, and Kashyyyk, the Separatists are also attacking, and Felucia, the Republics are attacking. The Republic. Wait. Does this mean we'll only be able to play as the Republic on 2 maps? I'm not sure exactly what it means. I'm sure we'll be defending. Maybe we're only able to play as the Separatists on... the Republic on Geonosis and Kashyyyk. Yeah, and it just goes over more details we already knew. Then it's instant action. I'm pretty sure we already got transmission on this, so every single thing here is just stuff we already know. You'll be able to fight AI, and then here's just the options you can select for the game, which we learned about in the community update video yesterday, which is location, AI difficulty, round length, battle points, and whether or not the enemies will have heroes. I don't know if it's able to select which ones, that'd be fun. And yeah, it was confirmed that we won't be getting crosshair heroes, which is a real shame. And Felucia, we got a community update on this, transmission on this before, so it's just stuff we already knew, like the exploding mushrooms, planet surface being hostile, and you'll see the Felucian rippers and birds flying through the skies. So just mostly stuff we already knew. Then Clone Commando, who also got their own community transmission, just resilient fire, built for survivability even in the toughest foes, with the ability to reconfigure the blaster to a grenade launcher when it comes equipped, and any situation we've dealt with. Yeah, it's just all stuff we know before, so there's no real new detail. And then we have Community Cooperation Update, Luke Skywalker and Kenobi, or whatever. So we know that we're getting the Farm Boy Luke skin in sometime in October, but it'll be actually, as well as the Kenobi Scream as an emote. So those are being added in this update, but we won't be able to get them until next month, in October, for events. And then this is something I briefly heard them talking about, so yeah, cool. Damage reduction messaging. This is something we briefly heard them talking about, where new UI audio elements let you know that when you're dealing damage to an enemy that has damage reduction applied. This is done because we want players all to understand the game and its abilities better. Damage reduction can come from a number of different sources, most notably the Code Commandos, Battle Focus, and hero effects like Grievous's Starcard Flesh is Weak or Anakin's Retribution ability. Okay, here's a summary of the new elements added. Attacker. You'll hear a new audio effect to detonate that you are dealing less than normal damage. I wonder what that will sound like. You'll see a new icon appear on the enemy in question with each hit that you do. Okay, I wonder how that'll work really. Is it like, because it says a new icon each hit, so it's like change or what? The enemy in question will display a miniature version of that icon to the left of their name as long as they have damage reduction. Okay, that was more what I thought the last one was saying, so I'm a bit confused about that, what that one means. Defender, you will see the same icon above your health Number for as long as you... Okay, so it's just basically the same each time you take damage. I can animate to bring attention to the fact that it is taking effect. Okay, this just seems like basic UI changes. So that's fine, I guess, just make it easier to understand. New content. This just lists Felucia, co-op, instant action, clone commando, and the new emote and appearance for the Scarper. And then quality of life. This is the stuff like... Because the other stuff I already know, and it's, quality of life just shows that. But it's the hero changes and the balancing stuff that I love seeing. Because, we don't really learn as much about that. Hero abilities will have no cooldown and will instantly It will be instantly refunded when they are interrupted. For example, if Luke Skywalker tries to use his repulse ability and is pulled by Kylo Ren before the repulse effect happens, Luke will be pushed, but his repulse ability will instantly be available again. If Luke manages to activate the repulse effect, the ability will enter cooldown as usual. We have been working on diminishing the frustration of abilities getting interrupted. This is still an ongoing task. We'll try to improve further in future patches. This is amazing. This is a really good change, because I find this happening to me all the time as Obi-Wan. Like, someone will just be swinging at me and I'll try to use my push to get some distance, and they'll just swing and it'll interrupt, and now I have no push available. So that's a really good change. Fix an issue that would cause the area of effective ability to show before the effect actually takes place. This change should provide more clarity on whether an ability actually hits an enemy or not. I don't think I've really had that problem, but okay. I'll see if it feels better. A resistant tag will now show above ahead of enemy hero could not be affected by pushing or pulling enemies. For example, Darth Vader during his force choke ability. I don't know whether that was needed, but sure. I suppose it's just, more UI, make it more helpful. The health bonus from the Officer's Command, Yoda's presence and Finn's big deal, should not stack anymore. Yay! That is what people have been asking for a while now. The player with bonus health from the Officer, Finn, or Yoda is applied, the Officer's health bonus will be removed. Okay, that makes sense, because it's the weakest. If the player has Finn or Yoda's benefit, the Officer's health bonus is applied. The Officer's health bonus will be ignored. It just said that. If the player has Finn or Yoda's health bonus active, and Finn or Yoda's health bonus is applied, the new health bonus will be applied, and the old... Okay, that's just saying, if, say, you were buffed by Finn, and then you got buffed by Yoda, Yoda's would take priority over Finn's. Finn's big deal health bonus and Yoda presence to Finn, Yoda's health bonus will be ignored. Okay, so Finn, if he's using big deal, will not be buffed by Yoda. And I think it's... Finn's big deal health bonus will be removed when presence would be applied. Finn's big deal health bonus activates. Okay, yeah, and same for Yoda. Intro VO for heroes are now triggering in multiplayer as well. You should be in... I don't really know what this is on about. I haven't noticed voiceover lines not triggering in arcade. That's weird. Oh, maybe it's just some glitched voice lines. Sure, that'll be better. Lightsaber heroes. So this is a big one because they really botched lightsaber combat last month. Fixed an issue that could cause the deflect animation to not show locally even though the player is deflecting. Yeah, that's nice because it just sometimes feels a bit weird when you're blocking. Made changes to reduce the risk of rubber banding when deflecting a lightsaber. Glorious. Absolutely amazing amazing addition. Updated stackers to give more control to the player being attacked. Again, amazing. They've been talking about these. Adjusted all lightsaber heroes dodge in order to let them move after the dodge animation earlier. Okay, is this to stop the rubber banding? Or just to help them? That I feel like that's a good change. Fiction issue why lightsaber heroes would defect during blast cut. Yeah, I noticed that. That was a really weird one. I don't know how they managed to mess that up. Now, changes to Boba Fett. Boba Fett's jetpack fuel now display the amount of fuel constantly when dodging or replenishing. Previously, this was updating only every second and leading to misunderstanding about the amount consumed. So is it saying that you will lose jetpack fuel while dodging in midair? Or what? Or is it just making it, because Boba Fett's one kind of ticks up instead of like flowing, so I think that's what they changed. Fixed an issue where the death from above Starguard would happen without having to activate the Rocket Barrage ability. Is this the one where he gets damage reduction? Yeah, that would be awful if that didn't fix that. Fix an issue, block players from dodging out of Darth Vader's force. Yes. I got a 4v1 that I was dominating, ruined by Darth Vader choking me around a corner mid-dodge, and I was very salty at that. So I'm so happy that is fixed. Just fix a text issue. That's not very important, but still cool. Reduce the camera shake caused by Emperor Palpatine's lightning attacks on his target. Okay. Yeah, that's helpful, I guess. Fix an issue where lightsaber deflect visual effects would not always appear when using frenzy on the lightsaber carrying heroes deflecting. Yeah, it kind of just looked like he was swinging at them and nothing was happening, so that's helpful. A Darth Maul fix an issue that would cause a spin attack ability animation to break when using an ability from a higher ground. I don't know what that means by break. Would it stop or would it just bug out? I don't think I've encountered that bug. Hopefully they can fix the bug that keeps making Darth Maul's lightsaber disappear. It's kind of funny though. General Grievous fix an issue where lightsaber deflect visual effects would not always appear when using unrelenting advance on a saber carrying heroes deflecting. Good changes. Captain Phasma can now pick up the sentry droid. This should help Phasma relocate, and this is currently very frustrating to be locked in place or have to lose your turret for duration of the cooldown. I don't know how I feel about this, honestly, because her droid is very OP sometimes. So it's now destroyed when she's defeated. Was it not? Did it just stay there? That's a dumb thing. Oh, or maybe it just lingered for a little while. Okay. Fix an issue where Chewbacca is impervious, dark guard, not staying, and the ability resets after they are... Okay, that's completely unimportant. Fix an issue that would cause raised dash strike to completely deplete the stamina. Epic! I hate that. As soon as people figured out that was happening, I saw so many more raids than usual, because they would just spam their dash strike to try and get at you. Yoda. Reduce Yoda's health bonus from the presence ability. Why? Health bonus to 70? On the hit... On the Station 220. Why? I didn't think that was a necessary nerf. Okay. Until health starts depleting from 10 to 8 seconds. Oh, no, I like Yoda's Prince. It's a good ability. I thought it was fine, except for the stacking. Yoda's Prince was the strongest bonus health in the game by far, trying to reduce its impact on big game modes. Okay, so Yoda will be less support now because they buffed his actual ability to attack people, so I guess. Yoda's dash attack damage has now been reduced from 130 to 85 points. Why? The dash attack while breaking block also dealt a lot of damage, adjusting it to have a damage level. It takes the block breaking into account. No, I think it should be kept at 130 and then reduced to say 85 if the enemy is blocking and he goes through. Okay. Well, I don't really agree with some of these, but I guess it won't really matter that much. Fix an issue where Yoda's blocking incoming blaster fire would inaccurately produce deflect sparks visible to the other player. Okay. Fixing an issue where Yoda's camera would be lowered when pressing the crouch. I think I actually experienced that one. That was really funny. The animations of Obi-Wan's defensive rush has been improved for speed and accuracy. Yes. People have been wanting this. Thanks, DICE. It's like when they fix his dodge. Epic. Fix Obi-Wan's defensive rush and attack, causing all enemy stamina to drain. Yes. Again, thank you. Although, while using Obi-Wan, I never actually did this to anyone. It never drained their stamina if I did that to them. But it kept happening to me and to my teammates, so that was weird. Anakin. Fix an issue that would cause Anakin's passionate to strike to keep doing damage even when Anakin's defeated. Oh, is that like the lingering ghost, like force ghost thing you see sometimes where you keep getting damaged even after the enemy dies? That's a very rare bug, but I've seen it happen like once or twice. Fix an issue where Anakin's steamroll star card not... Okay. Iden. Increased Iden assault fire. Why? I don't think anyone was asking for a slight increase. It's only by 0.3 seconds, so that's weird. That's weird. I don't know why they changed that. The extraction map rotation is now combined with the strike. So they just combined extraction and strike because they weren't being played. Okay. That makes sense as well, actually, because there's no strike on Jabba's palace or castle, I think. So, yeah. Now you have that sort of mixed together as well. I'm not too bothered about that. I don't usually play those game modes often. Capital Supremacy. Fix an issue where players would occasionally spawn in the out-of-bounds area and going in phase where the Republic attack cruisers for a second time. I've seen so many heroes die to this, and it's so funny. It's so funny because I'm just like, oh, you poor soul. Like, I didn't get the hero I was using when I went back up to the ship once, and I spawned outside the bounds, and I just watched this Obi-Wan panicking as he was trying to get back to his thing. That was hilarious, but I'm definitely happy that it is fixed. Fix an issue with the in-game UI widgets occasionally not showing for players joining an ongoing match in CS. I'm not too sure what that means. Fix an issue that would cause the overtime UI bar to not get depleted when the capture points in capital ships would stop being contested. Oh, okay, sorry, I just had to reread that. Yeah, okay, that's good. Fix additional voice lines for capital supremacy. Cool. New voice lines for, like, the commentators or whatever are always welcome. Heroes or civilians. Fix an issue where the wrong time would show up in the star card selection screen if the player selected the hero and entered the star card screen selection before the next spawn timer had ended. Okay. That seems just like a visual issue. Fixed an issue where it would occasionally allow heroes of opposing teams to spawn next to each other on the Republic attack cruiser HUV. Oh yeah, I noticed that. I got behind the entire team once. Arcade. Increase the credit payouts between 200 and 250 credits per round. Maximum payout per day has been increased from 1,500 to 3,000? Okay, that's awesome. Okay. That's so cool. Now offline players can actually get credits. I should be grinding offline. Remove the intensity option for custom arcades Starfighter Assault due to issues with its functionality. Okay, I never played that mode anyway. Map changes. Added back previously moved atmospheric battle elements on Kashyyyk, capital supremacy. That's good. Fix an issue that would allow players to kill AI opponents from their spawn location on Camino, capital supremacy. Oh yeah, this is where people were getting like 700 kill streaks by just running in as Anakin, heroic mighting, dashing out, heroic mighting, just wiping out bots. Like, I think there was one dude, I believe it was like old Jabba Jabba, got like 1,040, which is just ridiculous. Fix an issue where shooting at the red droid in the platform on Kessel would cause performing drops. That is such a random bug. That is such a random bug. Fix an issue that would cause the TX-130 to spawn under the ATTE spawn location on Geonosis Galactic Assault. Yeah, that's good. Fix the visual issue with the shadow of the HMP gunship droid during the boarding cinematics on Geonosis capital supremacy when the PC graphics setting were set to medium or low. What the hell does that mean? Okay, just some shadow issues. Fix an issue that would cause the player to fall into the map in case a destroyed hard cell transport objective falls on them during Geonosis Galactic Assault. I've never had that happen to me. I have had that thing fall on me and kill me when I was a hero. When that map first came out, I was not very happy. Fix an issue where the camera would have no collision with the roofs and barracks rooms on coming out. Okay, good. First visual inclusion on those maps. Fix an issue where the environmental fire on Naboo would not cause damage to the player. That's good. Fix an issue with the color of the B1 droid's remains and across the map. Okay. Fix an issue with the Gonk droid on the Galactic Republic cruiser would occasionally stop moving when hit by explosions. Again, such a random bug. Changes to classes and special notes. Have we seen many changes to global classes in recent times? I don't think so. Fix an issue that would cause the resourceful star card to not grant the proper recharge speed on any rarity above common. Well, that's bad. Fix an issue where the locked weapon in arcade was to cause an unavailable weapon to be selected during the weapon equip menu in the spawn menu. Yeah, I had that happen to me and it was so annoying. Or no. Or it would just bug out and I wouldn't be able to switch the weapon. It was really annoying. Droideka fixed an issue that would occasionally cause the Droideka to shake uncontrollably when affected by Anakin's retribution ability. I liked that. That was funny to watch. Fixed an issue where the Droideka would occasionally get stuck in overheated animation using the overload ability. Oh, that's good. Assault. Fixed an issue where respawning or dying would incorrectly count as a kill for the purpose of the Assault Vanguard milestone. That's dumb. Improved game hint that would say less health than the other triple testers. They didn't change that. They changed its health like last year, like early last year, man. Maybe later last year, but like that was so long ago. I'm surprised they didn't change that. Fixed issue where the resistance specialist where the resistance special bat had the incorrect face rig. I'll say Marielan. Infiltrator fixed an issue where the scaling for the Stalker star card incorrectly mentioned stamina instead of health. So it's health on kill. I don't really know. It's the names of the Infiltrator cards. Fixed an issue that would cause the camera to not correctly show the opponent when a player is killed by the B2RP's wrist rocket ability. Oh, yeah, it would just say defeated, and then nothing else. That was really annoying. Made a new crosshair for the TX-130's charge mode to more accurately display the charging level when using the ability. Yeah, I found that ability confusing to use, so I'm happy they did that. Fixed an issue where the milestones related to the TX-130 would not count towards the completion of the Tremendous Service multiplayer milestone. It seems like every single one of the milestones they added for the Droideka and TX-130 were broken. Like, they had to fix every single one of them, I think. Which is annoying. Vehicle changes. Tweak the damage values for speeders so they are prevented from probably killing heroes in one shot. Yes, thank you. Speeders, Bark, Stap, LIUV, Starkiller Base, X3 Land Speeder, 24/7 Speeder Bike. Laser Barrage only. Oh, it's just speeders affected are. Sorry, I read that wrong. Fixed a visual issue where the destroyed version of the AAT and stat vehicles with the blue livery would be replaced by their default livery. Does livery just mean they're like coat of paint? I guess so. That's good, I guess. Fixed an issue that would still occupy a vehicle slot after leaving the TX-130 AAT, stat, or bark in some instances. That's good. It's good that they fixed that. I can see that being really infuriating. Fixed an issue where you would incorrectly level up as a trooper instead of armor when playing as the AAT with the blue livery. Why just the blue AAT? That's weird. General changes and miscellaneous. Fixed a text issue with the description of the 501st Legion appearance bundle. Not too much. Fixed an issue with the description of these are your first steps milestone to more accurately describe the heroes needed to be defeated in progress this milestone. And known issues. Okay. Visual issue with the default appearance of AI clone tubes on co-op and instant action being phase 1 by default. That's not that big of an issue. They've had much bigger issues that they need to get to in the past. So I think there might have been one thing I missed and I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah. Here, daily crates have been removed in order to offer the same credit payout on a daily basis. We'll be expanding daily quests from 3 to 4 in a future update. So we don't just get 500. That's dumb that we don't just get 500 for logging in. I like that. Okay, I think they should have just had something in the collection menu that you can just click and you get 500. I understand why they removed that. They want no traces of the loot boxes to be left. But it's kind of annoying that they haven't upped the quest from 3 to 4 in this update. Because that means you're going to have to wait like a full month for that. But anyway, those were the changes. I'm very excited for some of the hero changes. Obviously, I'm very excited for the new map and the Clone Commando. Although I don't really play reinforcements that much. But he looks definitely to be one of the funner ones. And yeah, co-op and instant action. They seem like they'll be fun. So yeah, thank you for listening. Might make a video playing some of the stuff tomorrow. If I do, you might see it on my channel. So, thanks. Bye.